Hello. I'm here. I'm late. I'm an hour and a half late. And that's okay. I'm allowed to be an hour and a half late. Yeah, just late stream. Gonna work on Higher and working through the story. I don't quite remember where I left off, but I'm for sure gonna need to practice. No spoop? Ah! I got booped! Welcome on in, Farah. How you doing? I hope you're well. It's good to see you. It's good to have you. Alright, let me get this set up. And then we'll start playing. How you doing, Farah? I hope you're well. It's good to see you. What? Ah! Procrastinate! That box wanted to stay on my head. Thank you for the yeet. Thank you for throwing things at my face. I appreciate that. Welcome on in, Procrastinate. I hope you're well. I hope you're good. Hope life is treating you good. I'm waiting for you, honey, to get home. Oh, I hope it's soon. Okay, it should be set up. Yeah, here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. I think, yeah, everything should be okay. Yep, okay. Got steak on the boss's dime, so things aren't going too shabby. Nice, so did I. I didn't get steak, I got soup. But yes, I got soup on the boss's dime, and then I walked around for like an hour and a half, and all of that was on the clock, which I was kind of impressed by that. I got paid to do that, which is like, okay, I won't say no. Yeah. So I don't know what else to say about that other than welcome on in. How you doing? I'm happy to be here, despite being paid to eat food and walk around. I did look forward to doing this with y'all tonight, so I'm gonna do that. Also, the high you got from sniffing glue seems to be coming down, so that's nice. Yeah, that is nice. Oh dear. We're here. Am I releasing somebody? Hold on. Hold on. Who? Oh dear. I don't know who I'm sending up. Possibly Gilman. Hello. Hello, Brace. Welcome on in. How you doing? I don't really want to send anyone right now, but I also don't want the Chastity to win. Oh dear, this is a predicament. Okay, it's fine. You're bored, so you got no one to talk to tonight? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Unless... Oh, wait, no, we're just starting the cycle. Never mind. That's right, we're going to the Moonlit Alcove. Okay, that relieves that relieves me. I thought we were gonna be in trouble there for a second. Talk to me. What's going on, friend? Thank you for being there, Procrastinate. I appreciate that. Good morning, everyone. We are at the mercy of the stars, and none can say how soon they'll shine for us again. Let us recover for a while at the Moonlit Alcove and decide how to proceed. Alright, here we go. Bide our time. Anything in here? one trial available. Oh, I can talk to her again. Why are you doing this again? Why are you doing this? Reaching out to me again, like this. I have been abandoned in this blackened rock more times than you can count, reader. And each time I have laughed it off, like so. She laughed. Silver. Welcome on in, Tentacle Panther. How you doing? It's good to see you. I hope you're well. Welcome, welcome. I fear it will be difficult. It will be different this time. Before, I knew that someone else would come around and pick up where the previous idiot left off. But now, she scoffs and falls silent for a time. Well, it seems there may not be a next time after this, if what I am to understand about the stars out there is even a half-truth. So then I can anticipate an eternity of utter solitude, without even the blasted rights to keep me company. Understand that, while I may be apparition in a glass to you, I yet retain a shard of self, and do not happily foresee that outcome. I am shockingly tired considering you did nothing today. Oh, I feel that. I hate it when that happens to me. I find it very annoying. Well, welcome on in. How you doing? I hope you're well despite being tired. Hard at work, doing nothing can really tire a guy out. You should really get a nap. Yeah, go rest from your resting. You can't nap. It's too close to bedtime. It is. It is really close to bedtime. Also, you have to get laundry done. That works. It's just a long nap. You know what? Fair. That's fair. And yet you keep on coming back to me like this. If this is all in service of a torment, then you are most cruel. Oh, lovely reader. Commendably so, I have to say. So then, am I to understand you wish to spend more time with me thus, knowing full well the stars are soon to put an end to this little affair? As if in answer to her question, you feel what seems to be the Beyonder crystal itself. Seems to be pulling you away. Crystal service. You focus your mind and remain where you are, there with Sandra, in the confines of the Beyonder crystal, and remain there with her for some time. No words needs to be exchanged between the two of you, and in the darkness there, for once, she does not feel alone. Soon enough, however, she bids you to depart. You shall leave those idiots of yours listless if you remain here for too long. Be gone already, and let me know if you have need of me. So there's the trial, and then the practice. You do exist, Wolf, and I'm glad you do. I'm glad that you do exist. Welcome on in. How you doing? I hope you're well. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Life is being overwhelming like usual. College is getting closer. Can't think of Christmas gift ideas. How am I? Well, I know you asked for procrastinate, but I'm gonna answer that question anyway. They're praised. First of all, I'm sorry that things are a bit overwhelming. I hope it calms down soon for you. And as for me, I'm doing okay. Last week was really rough, and this week seems to be doing better. I'm doing better. I'm feeling better. I'm not sad today. And, yeah. I think I'll be okay. We can cite literary sources for this. The night before Christmas refers to going to bed as setting in for a long winter's nap. Oh, that's fun. That's a fun little fact. Do all the better, Silver. I know that's meant as encouraging as encouragement, but that could easily become a threat. But thank you, Procrastinate. Thank you. Fine, and good to see you too. Thank you. I appreciate that. I thank you, Wolf. I appreciate that. Welcome. I'm glad you're doing well. How am I? It's a question I haven't thought deep about in a long time, so I'll say I'm alive and leave it at that. It's good that you're alive. I'm glad you're alive, Procrastinate. Thank you for being alive with us and existing. Thank you for your existence. I love it. Hello, fellow Silver. Hello, fellow Silver. Hello, Silver Pen. Welcome on in. How you doing? I hope you're well. It's good to see you. It's good to have you. Now, if you'll let me, I'm gonna do a trial here. What are we doing? Oh, Bertrude. Okay. The old Bogcron then, she does have some potential. I should think more so than most of those whom you share that little residence. Then let us bring her forth. We sense that thou hast need of us. Why does she speak like that? It's hard to speak in that way. I know that this is going to be a little difficult, so I'm going to have to figure this out. Cage him? Alright. 1 second. I'm going to pause this real quick while I cage TTS. I have to remember, it's been a while since TTS has been caged. I don't think he remembers what prison is like. He will soon remember. Okay. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Free him? Oh my gosh. Is this gonna be a fight for TTS's freedom? Are we duking it out now? What are you gonna study in college? Yeah, what are you gonna study in college? Listen well, Crone. You answer to me here. Oh, very eloquent. May your vast experience exceed your knack for pleasant conversation. I trust that you shall have little trouble here without the benefit of your most communicative friends. Now come. Oh my gosh! Hold on. I'm gonna do this because it was redeemed. So first, cage, and then free, and then cage. Audio and video production, cool. Ow. Yeah. For him? Oh my gosh. Ah. Okay. Oh, there's a worm. Those are difficult. Oh, the jumps are really long. Okay, that's what we do. We need to do the jumps. That's how it's gonna work. Ah, dang. You okay? I'm okay, Skunk. Welcome on in. I hope you're well. I hope- oh, that was a mistake on my part. I didn't need to do that. Hold on. I gotta read these things. We're all winners because we're giving silver money. Those are channel points, but sure. Good enough. Sounds interesting and useful, better than someone I know who did everything he needed to become a teacher and is now a plumber. Oh gosh! That's a predicament. Oh yeah, the jumps are crazy! That's amazing. I love these jumps. Silver's live, put her on the screen! Welcome on in, Taka. How you doing? It's good to see ya. Oh goodness! Thank you for the sub, Procrastinate. Shut up and take my money. No, I don't want to. Don't make me do that. Don't make me take your money. Tier 10. Yeah, we're giving silver money. Where's my crown? I'm not conquering the world. I'm not being a monarch right now. Right now I'm just playing sports ball. Cosmic sports ball. And Cosmic sports ball doesn't need a crown. We'll get the crown of victory when I win. How about that? But I haven't won yet. Why didn't that pay out? I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe reload? I don't know. What? Ugh. Oh, no, no, they're gonna... Ow. Yeet. Thank you. Thank you for throwing things at me. You always win? I try to. I don't know why. I am not a good loser. I want to win. I try very hard to win. No! Ugh. But sometimes I don't. And that's okay. I can't always be winning. Oh. No! Oh, that was such a smart play. Ah! I'm gonna have to restart this. I'm gonna restart it. Because I'm not doing good. There we go.
COSMICSPORTS.
Ha! Nope. You're always winning. I'm trying. See, can I read this? I have no idea what that spells out. Tentacle Panther. Hold on. Let me type this out. It's COSMICSPORTS. Cosmic Sports. I see it now. It's Cosmic Sports. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, TTS. Not TTS. Tentacle Panther. I'm sorry. You do not understand what's going on? That's okay, Skunk Monkey. You don't have to. I'm playing Cosmic Sports Ball. That's all you need to understand. There's a ball and I'm vying for power over the ball. Ah! Okay. No! What? What? Got it. It's Blurn's ball. It's Blurn's ball. But welcome on in, Skunk. I hope you are well. I hope life is treating you good. Ooh, you're trying. Ah! Okay, that's fine. We'll just grab this and we're jumping. Ah! Oh, it's so close. Oh. Go power silver. I'm trying. It's not working. But I have a strategy. So that's all that matters. Okay. Okay, you know what? Ooh, that's a good strat. I'm jumping. Okay. No! Oh. Well, I feel like you might be coming down with something. Oh no, that's not good. I'm sorry to hear that, Skunk. I hope you feel better soon. How did that miss? They don't quite know what they're doing. Nope. Mm-mm. Let's see if I can... Oh! Mm-hmm. That was close. Feelings? Oh, please don't tell him you're catching feelings. There's a chance of that. Okay. Nope. Ah. Oh, did I jump? I jumped! Oh. Sweet. Okay, one more. I can do this. This feels attainable. No! No. It's fine. It's fine. I just have to win. That's all I have to do. No! Get out of there. Ah! No! Dang it. Habitual gamblers tell themselves the same thing, so I know. But I'm just a habitual gambler of skill. So, you know, in a way, yes, but also no. Let me go. No! You made me drop it! No! How does one shoot you? With their aura! With their... Oh my gosh, how? Okay. And then I grab this, and then I jump. No, 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 no! Yeah, that's fine. Dang. I just need to get one... Oh, that killed both of us. How? Okay. No! They seem cheatsy? No, I'm just a bad player. That's all it is. Knowing what's going on is not good for mental health. It'd just be in blissful and ignorant. It may be. I would agree. I was not fast enough. You don't have a one-shot, or a... No. Well, I mean, yes, but also... No. Okay, that's fine. Yes, perfect. Okay, that's one. Yeah, that's fine. I can work with this. That's two. The killer is spent on a wave attack. Yes, it is. That's fine. I'm still ahead. We're just aura fighting right now. Ah! Oh. I thought I could avoid that. Alright, you know what? Got it. Oh. I did it. Oh. Took me a minute, but I got it. A simple test. Undeserving to be called a challenge. I disagree, Bertrude. I disagree. I ought to fail you just for gloating, Crone, but these are not my rules, and your performance was sufficient, thus you have passed my test. Congratulations are in order to you and your lovely reader. Now farewell. I'm gonna get a trinket. I love the trinkets. Alright. Good riddance to that mouthy wraith. Show us then what trinket she bestowed upon us. Ramilla's tail. Alright. You're a little nervous for tomorrow, but you know you shouldn't be. What's tomorrow? Alright. What's this? Pierces through solid objects. Yes! Give me that! Oh, that's gonna be amazing. Amazing. Hey, Silver! Welcome, welcome. I hope you're well. Okay. The Fates are still down there. I hope they catch up in rankings soon. Otherwise, I might have messed this up already. You're going to your girlfriend's choir thing tomorrow, and you'll have to meet her parents a second time. Ah, sounds a bit nerve-wracking. But you've already met them, so it should be fine. Best make yourselves as comfortable as possible here for the time Nightwings. The rites ought to commence again before we know it. Until then, be well. Thus, you and your companions remain on the mountaintop, waiting for the stars to shine again. The cycle of the rites is ending. The news that Volfred and the lone minstrel revealed to you now threatens to disrupt the group's resolve. Who most deserves their freedom? Can there be any hope for your revolutionary plan to change the Commonwealth if too few exiles manage to return? These questions hang like a fog over you and your companions as you linger here on Mount Elodial. For now, the exiles of the Nightwings vow to stick together. For many opportunities as they shall have. Many moons pass. Okay. Yeah, I met them, but like 3 words were exchanged between us because it was a wrestling meet, and I was actually there to talk to them a lot more tomorrow. Oh, you actually have to talk to them a lot. Have to talk to them a lot more tomorrow. Okay. Well, again, I hope it goes well. I think you're right in that you don't have much to worry about, but I understand the nervousness. And this time you won't resort to wrestling them? Yes. That sounds like a good plan. One cold evening, Volfred finds you off on your own. Well, my girl, it's time once more. Come see. Volfred indicates the sky, and through the snow, you can see that he is right. Soon all your companions are gathered. Volfred regards the group in his steady manner. As you all know, I have refrained from participating in the rites myself. This was a long-held choice of mine for a variety of reasons. Chief among those reasons is so that I might direct our plan, free from unwanted attention, both from our adversaries here and those who oppose us in the Commonwealth. Another reason is my past experience conducting the rites. It did not end on good terms. Before my time, the Nightwings comprised 3 exiles. Bryden, which was... looks like a human. Ersa, and Orlek. He's a demon. Little Tizo was with them, as well, still learning in their ways. So your girlfriend's parents watched to hugging out your differences with a bunch of big sweaty dudes. Maybe. This emote is amazing. Well, it made a return. I had to take it off the shelves because I had only so many animated emote slots, but recently I was able to have 5 more, and that was one of them that was still unused, so I selected it. I still have 4 more slots I can fill, but I don't have any other emotes that I could use for that, so I have to think of that. Either way, I'm glad you like it, Silver. I'm glad you like it. Same with this one. No, actually, we were watching my girlfriend wrestle. Oh, cool. Make the farty mo animated? No. I refuse. I will not do that, Braced. No. Nope. Mm-mm. Not happening. Mm-mm. No. Well, either way, it's good to see people hugging out their problems instead of fighting. It's good. After Brighton regained his freedom in the Liberation Rites, the Nightwings took me in. A story for another time. But for one thing, I had capability to read the ancient book. Anyways, when next we earned our way into the Liberation Rite, Orlek was anointed for return. He had long been exiled and his horns were beginning to show. He prevailed. Little Tizo snuffed the accusers' fire, thus Orlek earned his freedom. However, just as the Shimmer Pool was to engulf him, Arissa, she shoved him from the precipice and took her freedom in his stead. Aw, Arissa. Oh no, there were definitely a few punches thrown because it was against our rival school. She perished, of course. Only the anointed can transcend the Shimmer Pool, but she thought the warnings were a myth and paid the price. She was always restless. I presumed Orlek perished too. To survive a fall from Mount Elodiel, I was left alone. Subsequently, I made no attempts to reassemble the Nightwings, knowing that such treachery, such harm was even possible as part of this ordeal. I frankly still do not hold Arissa entirely at fault for what transpired. I hold instead the Commonwealth responsible for it put us in this desperate situation. And I resist the urge to think the rights may partly be to blame as well for pitting brother against brother, sister against sister. Belford breathes a deep sigh. Now I see that Orlek still yet lives at a time when our plan is already in motion. And even the stars are fading, perhaps a signal that the scribes themselves know that the Nightwings are divided and that they do not approve. But I chose to take it as a sign that we must act. The scribes have yet to put us in a set of circumstances where each one of us may rise to the occasion. The Nightwings and our plan need all the help that they can get, and also I have made a decision which I wish to announce here to all of you. In the name of the Nightwings and Reader, by your leave, I would conduct the rites again. Long have my skills languished in the matter, I admit, although I trust I shall regain them soon enough. While I once vowed never to conduct the rites again, our present situation calls for all our resources to be brought to bear. So if I may be of use during the rites to come, I shall avail myself. Screw those guys anyway. That's all. Now then, our reader shall determine where we are headed come first light. Walfred bows his head to everyone while the others exchange looks, then one by one salute him in turn. Alright. Okay. We've got all the party members. Once more, do silver stars shine bright in the night sky, revealing several paths for you to pursue towards salvation. I agree, the only reason their schools were made was because of overcrowding in our school. Oh. That's funky. Okay, let me look at this. The Tempers, if we beat them, will bump up the fate. I think. I hope. Although the fighting the accusers would help with the backstory with Tizo. I do want to fight them at some point. So they are your leftovers. 60%. Major my girl, as I shall now conduct the rites with the others, I implore you, please take over for me here. Scribes be with you. I will try. I can't look at who is left. So I think I've done most of the backstory for Gilman. I think so. Really, it comes down to who do we want to see at the final fight. I think we will go with accusers. Yeah. We'll get this side story. So we saw Shun square against Lindo the Liar and the Accusers. Him I know all too well. Perhaps you notice that he doesn't like us very much. He then tells you what he knows of your next adversary. Lindo the Liar, the first adversary you confronted in the rites, not long after you took your first steps on the path of freedom. A former constable of the Commonwealth, he gained a reputation for a strict and brutal manner. By any means, he always caught the crook. Once he arrested a civilian who hated him on suspicion of theft of Commonwealth artifacts that had gone missing. Lindo discovered the artifacts himself in the civilian's home. The suspect soon was exiled. Still, he denied the charges, even as they cast him downriver. The case was investigated further, though too late. Suspicions turned to Lindo. It turned out he planted the damning evidence himself, so he could exile. He was exiled in turn. In the downside, he soon became acquainted with the rites, having heard of all of this from several people in high places. He asserted himself as the de facto leader of the accusers. They bent to his aggressive nature and prevailed many times over under his watch. Yet each time his chance at liberty arose, the Nightwings either defeated him or simply did not show. He wishes more than anything to outdo the Nightwings, perhaps even more so than to be free again. Let us give him another opportunity. For now, have a good night, my girl. You bid Wilfred a good evening. At dawn, you shall take flight again. Well, I guess I'm just mainly worried on what her parents think of me, because I don't want them to not like me. We'll see, but I don't think that's very... What I'm trying to say is, you're a likable person, Braced. I don't think it's likely. And I understand the worry, but also take heart that you are a likable person. It'll be okay. I hope you have a good time. Alright, more reading. Goodness. Afterward. A list of terms which you may wish to know. As in exile of the downside, as reader of this book, and as conductor of the rites, you are engaged now in a cycle which has lasted since the dawn of this age. Here within this part of the book is offered summary of all key figures, locations, terms, and actual phenomena you may encounter either firsthand or in passing on your path. To know the history of the downside and the rites is to prepare yourself to walk the path towards enlightenment, and then to liberty itself. Should you be free again, remember, reveal not the rites themselves, nor the existence of this book. Alright, I'm not gonna read all of this. I'm just gonna let this be, because my throat will murder me. To be honest, you didn't realize how much worries come with dating? Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of worries. Let's see, cursed. Oh, okay, Bloomflower, Chastity, Law, Empress Tear. Interesting. Awakened Eye, Cresting Moon. Heart. Dating overrated. You'll take your Scrooge McDuck vault of gold coins any day. That's a trade-off. Oh my gosh, everything's in here. There's so many! Golden stars. Okay, that's it. What are these? Oh, okay, these are just the rules. Yeah. Okay. And these are triumvirants, I think. Yeah, the triumvirants. This one is still blank. But that's okay. There's something in here. Alfred's. Oh, we have this dude now. I can give him a gem. They're the same. Have that. Okay. Oh gosh. His inspiration is maxed. That's very interesting. Fun fact, you did not know that the Big Bang was on such a low frequency, even if people around no one would hear it. That is interesting. Only you could actually dive into it. Pain is for the weak. You'll do it anyway. I believe that. Alright, journey. Journeying on.
I do so hate to thusly contact you, O reader.
Hello.
Yet an awful rumor reached me recently.
Oh? Do tell.
You have within your retinue a traitor. To the Nightwings and the Commonwealth alike.
Okay.
But you would never harbor such a traitor, now would you?
No, never.
I trust your time within the downside would have taught you that.
My short stay. You arise after a fitful night of slumber. Somehow the voice, which thus far has reached you only in the rites, has found its way into your sleep as well. You shake free of it. Hearing it sure, but your whole body would still know. Yeah. As Leopard puts it, true. Thank you for the lurk, Brace. Take care of yourself and enjoy your lurk tent. Enjoy. Enjoy the flames. The time at Moonlit Alcove has made everyone restless. The group is eager to set forth at your command. Alright. Off we go. First I'm gonna check that I'm not missing anything of note. No, it's very cold out here. Oh, here's something. As the wagon soars across the skies above Wikingwood, you notice Volfred appears lost in thought. You cannot sense straightforward what he is thinking. Do not mind me, reader. It is simply that being here in this vicinity, it brings me back a lot of memories and gives me much to ponder. I hid within those woods for many, many years, making preparations for our plan. I cast aside my raiments and became untraceable. Waited for the plan to germinate, so it seems a lot. So it means a lot now to be here above that place at last. Quite the view, wouldn't you say, my girl? You're right. It's very cold outside right now. Very cold. Very chilly. Your flight takes you near to where you reached past Storm Wall into Deathless Tempest. With the climate in the downside intensifying, you wonder if the storm that spilled forth from its confines has started ravaging other regions of the land. The Hulk of Horus. It has drifted here upon the sea for longer than one might expect. Perhaps you have already read the doomed ship's demise in the embrace of unfathomed plurns. Some say it is sea itself which preserves the ship's remains, hidden properties within the water, sea creatures binding together ruined planks of wood. Those such as yourself and the accusers know another truth, I gather. The stars would not align over the wreckage if it did not have greater significance than first appears. May you have good fortune there, bringing you the coming right. Yes, but also exploration. I'm gonna look for other dots of note. And then I'll be back. Anything? No. Alright. I can't bump into the fire hearts. Oh, that's too bad. Alright, and I think, okay. This is the last part. Alright. Onward! Alright, so we have powerful talisman, bless, or bless. Be a more restful current towards the Hulk of Horus. Oh, actually, this is vocations. I'm gonna go towards vocation. Although I don't need trinkets. I really don't. But vocations. We'll do vocations. A touchdown at the Sea of Solace, where you first encountered Sir Gilman and the Pyrehearts. You soon shall carry on by sea, though for now you have some time to spare. Gaze into the abyss. I think this is locations? Yes. Beyond a shallow, sickly gulf, our voyage grew increasingly forbidding and much harder to explain. How could a sea exist here at the bottom of the world? We could not deduce whence sprang the carcass of ancient sailing ships we found throughout the Sea of Solace, though the warnings that they signified we duly noted. It was here we first met Oris, called the Underking, who brazenly assaulted our small skiff, for we had trespassed in his waters. But then the Underking relented, for he witnessed Solium Mur in all his doom and glory. Soon he would side with us. Then, with the Underking, we sailed forth into a tempest beyond reasoning or measure. Okay, I think I already read this. Actually, no, I haven't. Okay. We waited for the deathless tempest to subside. We waited, but the Underking, he merely laughed and laughed, for the deathless tempest does not subside. What lies beneath that stretch of sea to cause such an upheaval is best left to myth and speculation. We made passage, nonetheless, through the sorceress' aid and fortune. It's scarce seeing the surroundings, the surrounding environs. We did detect a landform to the west. Solium Mur detected there the presence of the treacherous aid, who lured him into exile and then followed him in turn. Mur, in his wisdom, thought it best to be avoided. At last did we arrive at distant lands, though seeing them provided little comfort. Okay. I think we're okay there. Tiny Tempest. Alright. There we go. Gaze into the abyss. Having arrived in the undulating waves of fathomless trench, you find yourself lost in thought, watching the horizon. Then, anything? Is anything out there? The rest of us. We were just wondering. Faye leads you back to the wagon's cabin, where the others are waiting. Together, you share an entertaining conversation, a decent meal, courtesy of Alfred, who caught a fresh fish earlier. One hope. Alright. Faye seems to be speaking to herself again. She is unaware of your presence, or shows no signs of it at least. Mercy, freedom, they're intertwined. Mercy shall engender union among all our different kind. Mercy shall engender union among all our different kind. She is reciting passages from the Book of Rites, though to your knowledge she cannot read. Freedom to the worthy, the downside cannot let all go free, thus freedom to the worthy. Is that not so, O Saint Tiestra? Is that not the conclusion which you formed with your 7 most trusted friends? She pauses for a while, though listening, and nods her head from time to time. Yes, I see. I am ever grateful to you, Saint Tiestra, for your guidance and your presence. And I wish all of your friends safe passage there among the stars. It must be so very beautiful out there. With your wings, you may fly freely, can't you, Saint? You can visit me anytime and come and go as you please from the stars all the way there. All the way here. You do not need a pair of wings in order to be free. I know. And yet sometimes I wish I was like you. Or like Miss Pamitha. But I think I am the way I am because I am meant to be this way. And I know that you are always watching. So thank you, Saint Tiestra Tithys. Thank you and your friends. She wanders out into the afternoon, leaving you there to consider her words. The Commonwealth, her unwavering faith in the 8 scribes would have been seen as a delusion. Such prayer or communication was forbidden. The scribes were mythical figures, but even they worshipped the stars, and it was the stars that lightened the way for the founders of the Commonwealth, or so its leaders taught. Interesting. Okay. Book of Auras. The wagon comes to a sudden stop after a near miss with someone or something that got right in its path. At first, you see no sign of whomever or whatever it was, but then a voice rings out off from the side of your path. The friendly, yet somehow aggravating tone leaves little room for question as to who it is. Hey guys, so maybe watch where you're going a bit more next time, I guess. You must have scared Dad half to death. I mean, just look at him. But it's good running into you like this, because I got you a really special deal. We got some pretty out there stuff on hand, and it's been slowing us a bit. So, be completely honest here, something about him, I don't know, but Dad hasn't been himself. But once we open shop, why, these little numbers, they're gonna fly off the shelves. And you can have first dibs. All you gotta do is give us a lift, because you're headed to the Hulk of Oris, right? Just drop us off when you get there, okay? The Black Wagon does not provide for you the most spacious accommodations, but you may have enough room for Falcon Run, barely, at least for the short remainder of your trip. On the other hand, you sense a troubling energy from whatever strange artifact he is transporting right now, and wonder whether you should get involved. Get in. It's nice to give him a lift. Yeah, get in here. Assistance you may as well provide. Though your fellow exiles exchange cautious looks, you invite Falcon Run to climb aboard. Oh great, thanks guys. I was just squeezed right in, he does not. Dad, come on, put your back into it already. Eventually Falcon Run managed to get on board as you prepare to set forth again. Welcome aboard for now. Aww. After what felt like an interminable trip, during which Falcon Run did not even once cease to speak of matters relevant only to him, you reach your destination. Anyway, thanks guys, and remember what I said about those thingers I got there. You got dibs on them. If you want to come visit me and Dad, that is. Now we'll get going, so be seeing you, okay? Whether from Falcon Run's ceaseless dribble or the ill effects of his cargo, everyone is left feeling out of sorts. Fine glory! Oh gosh. Oh goodness. Hey guys, thanks again for helping me and Dad back there. We really owe you one. So as promised, I got something really good in store for you. Right here. He pauses for a dramatic effect, and then he reveals to you several artifacts: a black hoof, black heart, and a black claw. The bearer's aura while grasping the orb cannot be cast. Well, it can't be cast anyway. Cannot be used by worms, harps, or crones. Okay. After being banished, either returns with infinite stamina or as a fast-moving howler. Interesting. As a plus, 100 more stamina than usual, but cannot grasp an orb. They emanate an energy that cannot possibly be completely healthy. Nice, huh? You guys got first dibs on those bad boys, and I can tell you what, they're gonna go fast. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm gonna sell this. And I'm gonna sell that. Returns in a burst that draws in nearby adversaries. I do like that, the bottled void. That would be nice, but I'm mostly getting the trinkets. And I don't think that would be very useful for us right now. I appreciate you doing business, and you guys are sure to tell your friends, okay? Hulk of Oris. The Ozaraban was first of many river ships to vanish in the downside. Although presumptuous of its loss were not inaccurate, the doomed ship and her valiant crew had charted half the Sea of Solace, where the end of their brave voyage. The Sea Titan Unfathomed Plurns was not fond of vessels sullying her sea and split the doomed ship with a single swipe. The ship's own shattered plow would later end the Sea Titan's cruel reign, as the boastful Underking loves to recount. The stars themselves must have been moved by this. That point within the sea, now sacred, has the stars dancing in homage every now and again. Yeah. What was I? Oh. Solar shell. Oh, that's right. I was gonna pick things, but they're not there. Okay. Commence the rite. Here among the steady currents of the hulk of Oris, you await the signal of the stars. There is no sign yet of your expected adversaries, the accusers. Then the little imp Tizo flutters up to you. Cautions that he has some history with your next adversary, Lindell. It seems to be indicating that Lindell has a personal vendetta against him. But before he can explain anything further, the stars begin to call to you. Oh gosh! There's some stars.
Time Singer Horn.
Okay, yeah, I have seen that one.
By Alanthius. Lord Gadruth.
Those are some words.
Sungris. Limbless Erzek. Endrigar the Widow. Sylvius Horse-Headed. Islak Astralborn. Unfathomed Plurness.
Oh, Plurness, sorry. I like these big bosses, they're kind of cool. Okay.
Reader, or should I say deceiver? For I detect another exile in your ranks.
Yep.
The exile Volfred Sandalwood himself, that cursed sap. I ought to have known he was behind all this. He has no love for our sacred tradition. Yet you would heed his poisoned words over mine own?
Yes. I can see him. I can't see you. That was never an indication.
Let us return to a more formal distance.
That was never an indication of us being friends there, dear buddy. You did not make any attempts to be friendly towards me. And yet you act shocked and surprised. Your companions were assembled and ready for the rites to commence. However, there was still no sign of your adversaries, the accusers. The little Impetizo screeches something, cautioning you to stay alert. But then someone leaps forth from the shadows. He grabs Ida's mask. Aha! Caught you out, you miserable beast. I knew it. After all this time, I knew that you were still among the ranks. Silence, fiend. You robbed me of my freedom, my dignity. Your love shall be ended here. Your evil shall be ended here. And now. And you, Nightwings, shall not deny me thus again. Come then, my accusers, for we face again none other than the spawn of the accursed imp, Haub the Swallow. Let us show him now that he is a disgrace. Tizo whistles something angry back at him. Whatever transpired between him and Lindell in the past, Lindell evidently has not let it go. Reader, my girl, let us confer a moment here. I am returned now to the rites, a tradition I had once disavowed. And now that I have donned the raiments, the voice knows I am here. It is no matter, really. For our plan is well in motion. All that remains for us is to prevail. I shall aid you and the others in this task as best as I can. Let's see whether these old limbs of mine are still of any use.
And there he is at last, alive and well. I know that you can hear me, Sandalwood. You're causing quite a stir out in the Commonwealth. You plant your little seeds of discontent. Know that your designs at sowing chaos shall not be tolerated here.
Interesting.
Now, good
Okay.
evening to you.
Spawn sapling. If welfare is finished, his sapling expires. Okay. That's handy. Teach, proceed. Now then, Nightwings. I look forward to conducting with all of you, if and when, of course, the reader calls for us to send a triumvirate together.
Who shall besmirch the Nightwing's name?
I want to level you up. This is the best map for you, but I really shouldn't. I think Tizo probably should level up. You're actually quite fast. I think we're gonna have 2 tanks for this one. So first Faye,
Faye,
and then Tizo,
Tizo,
and then probably Bertrude would be good.
Bertrude. Very well.
Hope never to have to see Lendl again, but is prepared to face him. Nightwings, the wicked fiend you serve is an affront. He denied my rightful freedom in my moment of triumph. I shall never forgive him, or any of you. Alright, sure.
Begin.
No.
Banishment.
No. Yep, okay. That was not the best idea. Oh, I wanted to jump.
Left your clutches.
It's fine. This is a good defense position.
The path
Or
to
I thought
glory
so anyway.
leads us all at times.
Fine. Oh wow, okay.
Luck is all. The fire of resolve.
Oh wow, they have more fire than we do. Hold still, you misbegotten little pox. We're not finished with you yet. Early utters at Lendl a slew of the absolute worst in profanity. Your curses does not simply affect me any further, you foul spawn, for you have taken everything from me already. But if I am to be trapped in this forsaken hole with you for the remainder of my days, then I shall see to it that yours shall be doleful as your own.
That Lendl certainly enjoys a rousing speech, though talk means nothing in the rites.
Ah! Almost! I almost had it. It's fine. She's a little fast. Oh, no, I'm trying to jump. Nice, nice.
Shan't survive much more of that.
Okay. And then I can easily jump.
To the scribes.
Nice, nice. The jumping is
fire now
amazing.
burns no more brightly than the other.
I'm trying.
Fire sputters.
Okay. I can do this.
Nightwings keep this up.
What? I jumped. Okay, I didn't see that. It's fine. Oh,
Lendl plunged into your fire.
it's fine.
The two flames now burn equally as bright. Faye, douse the flame. Do you believe you can prevail in this? Yes.
Oh, what? Okay. Wow. Okay. I don't understand that. I keep thinking I can do better.
Perhaps you are unworthy.
No, I'm fine.
Righteous fire.
I just need to
Seems the Nightwings
not get
are
so unlucky.
You'll have to do better
Okay,
than that.
that's fine. That might not have been the best idea. I'm gonna restart this one, because I know I can do better. I have a strategy down. I just need to get not unlucky.
Choose quickly your triumvirate. Tizo.
And then...
Bertrude. Very well.
Okay. Off we go.
Now begin. Gracious! The Nightwings assert themselves thusly.
Wow, you missed that. Ah, so close.
There goes Tizo. That Bertrude's faster than she looks.
Yep, very much so.
That Lendl certainly enjoys a rousing speech, though talk means nothing in the rites. Glorious.
A little slippery there.
With grace.
Okay.
Yes.
Ah, not quite.
Tis taken. Fear not the purifying way.
Okay.
Good.
Ah! Yeah, I saw that one coming. Did not jump very well.
Righteous fire.
Okay, I'm really close.
Splendid.
One more. And then we've got this.
Now go on, just once more.
Yep. Not gonna make that one, that's fine.
Yes. And it is
And we did it! Nice. It took some concentrating, but I did it.
Their adversaries must be crying tears of shame.
They better be, because I don't think they landed a single hit on my pyre.
Thus
You'll have...
end this night's proceedings.
You have a good night, Silver. I'm gonna get my booty sleep. Lord, I know I need it. You need it, procrastinate. So just so you know, I'm not asking you to have a good night. I'm telling you. Thank you, procrastinate. I will have a good night. Thank you for being here. Have a good rest and take care of yourself, alright? See you around, hopefully again. I'd love to see you again. And take care. Good night. And rest. Take care. Sleep. And I hope you sleep good. I hope you sleep goodly. Okay. I'll shut up now. But thank you. Thank you for letting me know you're going to bed. Good night. Very pleased that you prevailed, but wishes to make a quick exit at this time. Blast! Where did he go? Where did he go? That infernal imp! It is a monster in disguise, a fiend! Come forth to torment me until the day I die. Lindell storms off in a fit of anger. Tizo reappears once the coast is clear and expresses his gratitude again. What Lindell said before, if Tizo truly is a descendant of Haub the Shadow, then he has quite the legacy to live up to.
The 8 scribes bless us with their ways. Until the next rite.
Until next time. Back at the Black Wagon, you are taking some time to recover after besting the accusers in a rather one-sided contest when Valfred approaches. The Nightwings were in capable hands those days, my girl. Thank you for your continued efforts given all the challenges we face. The rites may be ending, but we still have time to achieve our plan, especially if you continue to prevail like that. Come. Let's see whom we shall square against when next the stars align. The stars yet shine for you, revealing various paths forward. Okay. So down here we have, right, them. Oh! You. Oh, and the Fates. The Fates are back in the running. Wilfred asks that I take notes for him after each rite, therefore he indicates the cycles of the rites appear to be accelerating even faster now. We shall likely be summoned to the Mausoleum again very soon. So if we fight the Essence, which you likely will, I would like to send Pamitha up. I don't know if her story was completed yet or not. The only ones that I think I would like on the opposing team that I think I would like to send are these two. The Tempers might have something that they'd like to go back to, and I know the Fates in particular, they're pretty honorable. I like them a lot. But it's not likely we'll see them anytime soon. Let's see. At the same time, I think this fight is a part of Faye's backstory, since she keeps trying to talk to the sun. Okay. I think... I don't think I want... Okay. I'm gonna see if I'm wrong, but I might be wrong. I want to interact with them a bit more. Headed by Delbert Aldhart and his son, they show unyielding respect to a tradition which shows them no such love. Details that he attains of your next adversary. Delbert Aldhart, an adversary, shows you respect and even generosity despite his advanced age. He also made for a formidable opponent, he and his son. The so-called Elmer the Helpless, ever present at his father's side, he was abandoned as an infant before Delbert found him and raised him as his own. Delbert taught his son everything he knew of his cultural heritage as a descendant of one of the Alba chiefs, thought to be descended from Yomer Many-Mane himself. However, his many more vocal attempts to preserve old Kerr traditions in the Commonwealth often fell on deaf ears and even roused the anger of officials. One day, he insisted on celebrating Fang Song, in which a single pack of curs vanquished an entire Imperial brigade against the wishes of his family. His family, cautioned, as well-informed, was well-founded in this case, and he was taken into custody. As for Elmer, as his father was led away, he put up enough of a fight to where he wound up sharing his father's cell, soon enough his sentence. And the downside, their faith brought them in contact with a pack of spiritual curs residing in Yomer Valley. In time, they became acquainted with the rites and helped revitalize the long-struggling triumvirate known as the Faith. They since struggled on, at times flirting with freedom, though seldom getting within striking distance. Yet, still, they long to find a way to return to their ancestral home family. Should they succeed in all this, only one of them would be returned. They must know that by now. Either way, you shall see them again soon. Please rest yourself for now, while dark of night remain. You bid the minstrel a good evening. It is too late to take flight, so you make plans to rise at dawn and continue your travels. The accusers. Okay. The accusers formed under Golathian. He is a big man. He values justice, loyalty, and steadfastness. Golathian, he says that the accusers take their name from one of his most accomplished legions from his former military days. All among them, in fact, served the Master General at one time. They represent the stout-hearted people of the Empire who've held true to Myr and Golathian to the end. The golden colors of their raiments are reminiscent of their old shining armor, and his claim. Ever shall they seek out those with those true spirits and the strongest sense of purpose to replenish their ranks. Alright, I need to talk to Tizo. Sorry, Tizo. Tizo has seemed somewhat less cheerful since his run-in with Lindell and the Accusers. He approaches you, wanting for you to hear him out. Tizo seems unhappy about something Lindell said to him. Understands full well why Lindell is angry with him. While Tizo does not like Lindell as a person, he recognizes nonetheless that he denied his freedom. It was a liberation right. He did what he felt necessary. He wanted to help his friend go free. Nonetheless, he still feels a certain guilt and regrets that the rites force exiles into such situations. He falls silent for a while, whether the 8 scribes ever intended for imps such as he to participate in the rites in the first place is difficult to know for certain. Then, Tizo is grateful for you listening. He knows the scribes created the rites with good intentions. He promises to keep doing his best to live up to the legacy of the scribes. He bounds up into the rafters with some of the other drive imps, regardless of whether he truly is a descendant of Haub the Swallow. Surely the scribes would have been proud of him. I'm proud of him. There, black cap, downberry. That's nice. Blow out the candles. Be on our way. Okay. Over here, Sir Deluge, in a full-on panic as his fellow Worm Knights attempt to calm him down. What do you mean it was the Nightwings? We are not to face them in our coming ride again, are we? At some point, he realizes your wagon is aloft beside his own. You Nightwings, this night shall not forgive you this transgression. Once we prevail against whichever adversary are doomed to face us next, then we shall come for you. No, why does this knight be forced to fly over above the land and sea? That's funny. Alright, anything of note? I don't think so. Something of value. Interest in taking this route. Let's go here. Anything in here? Nope. Okay, missing drive imps. Your intention is to explore the harsh formations of Highwing Cove were dashed when on your arrival. Several of the wagon's strong-willed drive imps escaped. Fortunately, their disposition towards mischief proves predictable enough. Soon all the imps are once again accounted for. However, Pamitha also has a nasty bite to show for it. Blasted little buggers. I'll skewer them one day. You dress the minor wound, which ought to heal soon, but the incident took much of your remaining time this day and left both you and Pamitha awaiting its merciful conclusion. Hey, Pamitha. You find Pamitha by herself again, though her expression is grown darker than her custom. Leave me be, would you, dear reader darling? Trying to get some good and proper moping done here, and you're distracting me. Leave me be, reader. Just leave me be, reader. Just leave me be. You don't want to know what's lurking in my heart or mind. What you'll find there isn't pretty. Yet something about her thought process is different to you somehow. You know that with her conditioning, she can resist your scrutiny, but no, her thoughts are laid bare to you. But now her thoughts are laid bare to you. Knows how to volunteer your thoughts for relation. Panther seems to be inviting you into her thoughts. You remain there in that lonesome space with her. What is it going to take, I wonder, Tamitha? Shall I go ahead and kill them all? What would be proof enough, perhaps, about my loyalties to you and to our sisters? Perhaps I ought to start with this one right in front of me. The bond between you severs as Panther opens her eyes and stares at you. And she smiles sweetly and gives a gentle laugh. You see, reader darling, my thoughts are rather cumbersome at times. But do not fear, I have them very well under control. Still, thoughts being the loathsome things they are, I nevertheless cannot fully suppress them. She exhales and looks asking. You know by now why I am in this mess with all of you. You could say I liked Tamitha's sense of commitment or zeal. She lives only to see your nation overthrown, or something worse, if she could have her way. Centuries of conflict can be quite emboldening that way, especially when one sister leading cause of death is Commonwealth forged steel. Wielded with the utmost mercy, of course. Well, I had little patience for the senselessness of it myself. Became a bit of pariah, I suppose. I knew Tamitha was going to get herself and others killed someday. So when she was to fly out on this one big mission of hers, I had other arrangements made. But after she was caught, your people did not exactly uphold their end of the bargain. I knew there were such risks, of course, and yet a chance is still a chance. Tamitha was clipped and cast down, a mercy they called it. I did not see it that way, and in my growing protests of her treatment, I was soon enough to follow. She fell silent for a while. I haven't yet decided if I entirely regret my actions, but I do seek Tamitha's forgiveness, and wish that she could see my thoughts for what they are, as it seems you can. Then she might realize our nation's peoples are much more in common. Then she might realize our nation's people have more in common than she knows. Sometimes I wonder which of them's the stupider. She brushes past you and out of the wagon for now. Okay. Motive, insurrection, conspiracy. Okay. Continue on. Oh, nice. Are we gonna hear from Jadariel? Here in the leaves and branches of Black Basin, you encounter a messenger imp come to deliver news and rumors from the other side. It is. The news this time pertains to Jadariel, whom you liberated in the fall of Solium. You learn Jadariel's past transgressions have all been forgiven. She soon was to be reinstated on the Blood Border on the presumption that she wanted her old status back. In fact, she was offered an especially prestigious leadership position in the First Veil. An elite Blood Border platoon, shrouded in secrecy other than the famous result of its operations. For a demon, leadership position for a demon such as she could not be seen in the streets. But she refused the gesture rather bluntly, the report suggests. Instead, she sought Volfred's agents, as well as several of her former fostered sons and daughters, and so the ranks of the revolution grow stronger. The last part of the messenger imp's news must have been damaged in transit, though appears to be in Jadariel's own words. All you can tell that it says is await. You thank the messenger imp for relaying this information. Your companions are excited to discuss the news. Do you think she still has her horns now that she's back up there? We can envision it. A demon such as she set loose within the Commonwealth. She is an inspiration to us all, or to this night at least. Or to this night she is at least. I was fired up about the news of Jadoriel's return in the Commonwealth. Wonder what the rest of her message said. Having someone of Jadoriel's will and stature with us on the other side shall pave the way towards a brighter future. The news of Jadariel's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. Nice. Nice. Okay. Will you talk to me? No. Okay. I want to look at the plan. Still 62. Okay. I'm gonna look at this. Hey guys, where's your friend? You know, the big one with the horns, likes frowning, stuff like that. Something happened there or what? Heard a crazy story that she just flew on out of here or something. Anyways. Flame Leech. After dousing adversary, bearer's power covers equal amount up to 50% of damage dealt. Wow. That's really nice. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. Okay. So all your friends about is because I already told mine. Alright. Sure. You and the others are busying themselves for the commencement of the rite this evening when you notice Faye behaving strangely more than usual. Maybe he is here. I mean, I think he has to be. Somewhere nearby? She notices you then. Oh, I'm sorry, miss. I was just, oh, it's just, I think maybe my friend is here? And I was hoping to say hi to him before we have to do the ceremony with the star ball. I don't know if you can see that. It's a star ball. My tail's in the way, but... Wait, is that? That's him. That's him. My friend is here. He's here. Just then, your adversaries, the Fate, arrive on the other side of the nest of Tiestra. They begin making necessary preparations. Faye rushes over to them before anyone can stop her, even as the stars above start shining through the darkness. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. This is her thing. Sherb!
Hi.
Hi, hello! How you doing, Sherb? Well, come on in. I hope you're well. It's good to see you. Thank you for the bits. I do appreciate it. I'm going to take a sippy for you. Sippy sippy. Welcome on in.
Chance 6 shoulders.
I hope you're well. It's good to see you.
I'm going good. How are you?
I'm glad you're going good. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm doing okay. I'm doing better than I have been recently. Monday I was pretty sad. And last week I was pretty devastated. But today I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling like my normal self. And I'm not overly saddened.
Of the Night Wings. You are returned once more unto the nest of Triesta. Your adversaries in the coming rite shall be the Fate. Reduce their pyre to a smolder and step closer to freedom. Now, prepare yourselves.
Oh, hello again, hello. Why, hello, indeed, young one. We are the Fate, and once again we hail you, and all you Nightwings. I was wondering, may I speak to your son? Why, I do not see why not. But
Sending you
let me
all
see
the love,
here.
pride, love. You have all our support.
Thank you, Sherb. I really do appreciate that. I was needing it, so I appreciate it. Thank you for the bits again. They're lovely and kind, but unnecessary. But thank you. I appreciate them. Thank you, thank you. But let me see here. Elmer, where are you? Begging your pardon, young one, but my son, he is not always punctual, you see. Hold, I shall go and fetch him. Oh, okay. I mean, my friend, I hope that he remembers me. You, wait, where's father? Father! Oh, hello again. Oh, hello. Hello again, your father? Ah,
Corgo 1, 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 always necessary, always.
sure. I think your financial health is more important. But you know what? I will say thank you and leave it at that. Thank you anyway. Thank you very much for the bit, Sherb. It's really sweet and very kind. Father went looking for you. Did you not see him? No, I did not see him. He had best not be this best not be some Nightwing's trick, or else I'll. Ah, there you are, Elmer. Our cordial adversaries wishes to salute you, I believe. Ah, that's right. I mean, here. This is my salute.
You are more important.
I disagree, but thank you for the gesture. I do not want you emptying your bank account just because you appreciate my existence, okay? That's not how this is. That's not how I want this to work. I want you to be okay first, alright? I'm saluting you. It's nice to see you, and may the scribes watch over you, okay? I want them to watch over us as well, but maybe just this time, or not just this time, but this and other times maybe. Can they watch over all of us, okay? The two of them stand and watch as Faye skips over to rejoin your group. An unusual sort, that one. She is. She is about your age? Father!
Emptying bank account now for you.
No! Sure, no! I just told you not to. Sure, no, stop! I told you no! I'm back. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm ready now to do my part however I can.
Choose now your band of
Ah,
fighters.
yeah. I think I have an idea of how I want this to go. I'll see if I'm allowed to do it. Or not. So, first we're gonna need a tank. We probably should send you in. Because getting you leveled up would be nice.
I don't listen very well. Me like to
Go.
empty my bank accounts and send it all on you.
I noticed that you don't listen very well. So I'm gonna keep yelling at you until you do finally listen to me, which is thank you, but it's not necessary. Please maintain your financial health. It's important. I want you to still have a roof and rent and food and gas so you can get to work, so you can buy food. It's important. Please survive. How is work, by the way? How's that been going for you? Has it been going good? I think I do want... We'll go Bertrude as our tank. We're gonna have Tamitha. And then... I think Faye. Yeah.
Faye The choice is cast.
The scribes, I hope they're watching all of us. Steel yourself, Elmer. Are you prepared to face our adversaries once again? Always, Father. Let us prevail here and now. Let us do so, indeed, my son. Okay. I know that Pamitha is pretty good at this. Especially if you fly over. Oh! I messed up on that. That's fine.
Food, water, roof. What are these things you talk about? Since emptying my bank account I'm homeless. It's okay, I'm partying with the homeless people now.
Sorry, what was that? Food, water, roof? What are those things you're talking about? Since emptying my bank account, I'm homeless. It's okay, I'm partying with homeless people now. It's not okay. As long as you're happy. That's all that matters, I guess. That's not what I meant to do.
Talbot dispatched with ease. Empire weakens.
What are you doing? You put your mask back on. We are in the middle of a riot. Oh, I know. It's just I wanted to say I think you're very brave. Is all I think. Because we have encountered many triumphants by now. I mean, we have the dissonance and the tempers and what are you talking about? Get to the point. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean. My name is Faye. I wanted to know my name. It's Faye, since I know yours. I see. Then ready yourself, Faye. We shall not hold back.
Such a struggle
She's
it must
trying
be for
her
poor
best
Dalbert
to
and his
flirt.
witless son.
And it's very cute.
Sending you all my funds from my bank account in 1-bit donations.
That would take you a very long time. But good luck, I guess.
Magnificent.
That would indeed take you a very long time.
The orb.
Oh, nice. Oh, I tried to jump.
Simply abhorrent.
You're allowed to do that there, Dalbert. You outdid me, that's fine. Nope.
Let's speed up the
Ah,
process.
dang, that's not what I wanted at all.
That ought to
Okay.
wake you up.
Let's speed up the process. No.
And it is done.
Sure, I mean it. Take care of yourself.
Nightwings prevail.
Be careful. Don't
Meanwhile,
overspend.
their adversaries wallow in defeat. The right is complete.
Wait. I'm sorry. I just wanted to apologize, I think. Why, young one, you must not say such things. You are one of the Nightwings, the most envied of all triumphants. We aspire to your greatness and your legacy. Father, please, no more of this. They have prevailed. We need not grovel at their feet. Ulmer, is it Ulmer? I had a question. Ask quickly, then go about your business. Oh, would you be my friend? What? I was wondering if you would be my friend, because I don't have a lot of friends, and you are brave and gentle with your father. So... Oh, I shall see you in a little while, my son. What? The scribes, were they not friends? I choose to think they brought us here to be closer together,
You deserve
not
love,
to be apart.
Silver.
I know, but I don't deserve your bank account. You can express love without throwing bits at me. You could do that, sure. Speaking of, hold on, let me check real quick something. I want to see if this is working or not. Is this working? Magic Man? No, it's the trigger manager. It should be on. Ay, ay, ay. F7. Yeah, it should be working. Okay.
Never, that's how I express love, by emptying my bank account.
That's a tight line you walk then, sure. That's a tight line you walk. Do you empty your bank account for your mother? The scribes, were they not friends? Not yep.
Always is there greater knowledge to be gained.
What mother? I'm homeless, remember?
Just because you're homeless doesn't mean you don't have a mother, Sherb. Just because you're homeless doesn't mean you don't have a mom. After you overcome the fate in a pitched battle.
To shape.
Thank you for seeing the logic there, Sherb. Thank you, thank you. There's a little time for you to rest. As yet, the night beckons. The next rite reveals itself to be a vital one. It is already time, reader. Come see it for yourself. The coldness of the season now presents to us another chance. He heads out straight away, and you follow in turn. Indeed, among the remaining stars you see with which you are familiar now burns ever brightly. Pursue it. Alright. Ah, you. Let's crush your little hopes. 5. Here we go again. Another opportunity to liberate one of our own. Wolfred suggests that the plan in the Commonwealth has hit a few snags. His agents need all the help they can get over there. Fine, have this instead. But what if I don't want that? Oh, I bumped you down to 0. I'm sorry. I messed up. Already are the Nightwings summoned to the back to Mount Elodial. Picture the rites as a wheel broken free from a black wagon. It is turning uncontrollably.
Too bad you have no choice but to take my love.
That is true. I have no choice but to accept these, so thank you. Thank you, Sherbert, for the bits. It seems to reach a sudden stop.
And my bank account.
I don't... Just because I don't have free will in accepting your bank account does not mean I want you to give me your bank account. Stop. We should have several chances left for someone to go free, either us or else our adversaries, but not both. That is... What is at stake each time is further complicated now, I must admit, knowing we have so few opportunities remaining. Those whom we send back into the Commonwealth, should our plan somehow fail, they may look back upon their exile with fondness. So returning to the Commonwealth is not inherently a mercy, I don't think. Moreover, there are also those among us whom we count on to prevail in the roads. We need them on the Nightwings just as much as we need them in the Commonwealth. We cannot simply grow our numbers here, given the circumstances. So, who stays, who goes, those choices affect us all.
Here you had free choice. You choose to have bits, now you have my bank account.
That is fair. I could have declined the affiliate partnership and not let bits or emotes or channel points be a thing, but I thought the emotes and channel points was worth it, despite the fact that you could send me bits. So You also have free will, and you can have the free will of giving me your bank account, even though I have told you I don't want it. So, you know, you have free will to disobey my wishes. I guess you can do that. No pressure there, my girl. Now, don't worry. I don't worry about you.
I have done 2,000 bits now, woo. Party.
That's so many bits. That's so many. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. My goodness. I don't know about you, but I shall go and take my leave for now. Let's stuff forth again at daybreak. Here's Faye. Faye seems very happy about something and has been chattering softly to herself. On closer inspection, however, she seems to be engaged in conversation with the wagon wall. And so, after the rite, it said to me, farewell. Didn't you?
2060 bit who's really counting?
Who's counting? Twitch. Twitch is counting. Yep. That's who's counting right now. Let's see. I'm looking at the leaderboard. Yeah, 260. Yay. Okay. Can you believe it, little brother? He said that, then he left to go find Mr. Dalbert, who went on ahead. So I think that maybe we are friends now. Don't you think so too? We have lots in common, don't we? Friends are supposed to have a lot in common, right? For instance, we're both fighting for those we care about, for those who helped us when we needed it. So that is not so? He is very lucky to meet Mr. Dalbert, isn't he? He falls silent for a time, then... It cannot be that the 8 scribes intended that all of us just have to fight each other all the time. It cannot be. So many whom we face, they don't like us very much, do they? Because if we prevail against them, it must mean that they cannot go home, even if they really want to. So that's why they don't really like us. Back home, when they told me to stop being me, I didn't like them either. You know, you want to know what I think, little brother? I think the scribes put us together and all this so we can learn from each other and grow to get closer together as friends.
Like this emote.
One day you will, Sherb. One day you will. And so will I. We'll all die eventually. That is what I think, little brother, and I told them so. And maybe the next time I see Almer and Mr. Dalbert again, they will be happier to see me then. She bounces off and notices you as she goes. Hi, miss. You sense some burden has been lifted from her, and her knowledge of the rites, however, informal as it may be, has crystallized into a deeper understanding. Cool. Continuing on. Gain favor, gain favor. Okay, so I don't really know who I want to send. We're fighting Chastity. I might send Gilman. I might send Gilman. I don't know. Because we have Gertrude and Sandalwood. Then we have Faye, who I might send. Gilman, I think, has earned it. Probably should send. We have Tizo. And Hamatha, which I don't know if I'm going to send or not. That's 6. think probably Gilman. Probably Gilman. We'll see. You make landing upon Mount Elodial, where Wilfred pulls you aside, while the others complete the post-flight inspection. He puffs on his pipe before speaking up. Reader, as you know, I now wear the remnants once again. This means that I, myself, may soon be worthy to regain my freedom in the eyes of the 8 scribes. No, however, that is not my wish to just go just yet. It is true I can be of some benefit to our plan back in the Commonwealth, but I feel my place is here for the time being. Perhaps once the Nightwings are on a surer footing in their path, my time shall come. Those are my feelings on the matter, and I wanted you to know. I shall, of course, defer to you. Our path is not to contradict the reader's will. Anyway, I trust that all of us, yourself included, shall find our freedom. If not soon, then by when all of this is over. Yeah. There's only 6 left. I don't think I'll send these 2. Tamitha I'm unsure about. Tiza I'm unsure about. But I might send Gilman. And I don't know if I'm quite ready to send Faye just yet. Maybe next time. Maybe I send Gilman now and then Faye next. We'll see. Having completed the post-flight inspection, you and Wilfred visit the monument of Triesta Tithys here in Emperor's Ascent. Orlick, was this somehow you're doing? You who curse the scribes and the stars themselves? I pray for you this time, and if the scribes will for the rites to be ended, then we shall have to work with that. No setbacks shall be insurmountable. Soon he is finished paying his respects. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling though Triesta Tithys has shown you favor. You soon ascend the mountain. Through there is time now to pursue your vocations.
No, Batman.
Thank you. Okay. So I think we should probably do Gilman because he's almost... Because I want to try to send him on his way. We'll see. Emotion check. I'm worried that I might have messed up. I really hope that it will accept level 4 enlightenment and not level 5s. I really hope so. Otherwise, I will be utterly and completely screwed. And I... Yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm doing better, as I mentioned. I'm happy. I'm content. I might be having good things happen, but I have some difficult decisions up ahead of me rather soon, actually, that I have to think about. But I'm trying not to think about it. And, yeah. I'm doing okay. Doing alright. Thank you for asking. 9, 6, 5, 7, 0. Yeah, I will mentor you. You illustrate to Sir Gimlin some of the intricacies of the rites, focusing on how all three in Triumphant can move and act as one mind. You sense he grasped some of the concept. Wow! This knight has never before understood the value of the written word! Now he does now! Encourage myself. No matter what decision I make, it will be okay. I will find a way to survive and make it work. Tizo. Let's go up here. Richard. En route to the mountaintop, you pass by a monument to Lou Seclorian, and Bertrude happens to take notice. Ye ancient gods who flit among the stars, grant the boon to Sandalwood.
Corgo one, proud of you, Silver.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Sherb. It's very sweet of you to say. If one is to be granted, for he shall put it to good use. He seems to still believe in ye, to some extent at least. Thus shall we do the same for now, and honor thy traditions. Soon she has finished paying her respects. As you are prepared to continue your ascent, you sense that Lou Seclorian has showed her favor. Be present. You and your fellow exiles gather at the foot of the Scribe's Gate, before an archway carved of stone where stands the Gate Guardian. Greetings to you, Celeste. I see the exiles of the Nightwings have returned, even as the cycle of the rites begins drawing to a close. The Nightwings accept this as the will of the Scribes. The Gate Guardian laughs at this sadly for some reason. And you, Tariq, do you accept their will as well? But the lone minstrel does not answer her. It is no matter. Now, Nightwings, each of you come forth and state what it is that you seek whilst among Scribe's Gate. One by one, the Nightwings declare themselves as you pass through as before. When Volfred takes his turn, Celeste stops him. You. I see you wear the remnants once again. Explain. The cycle of the rites is ending. While I do not know exactly why, I have my fears. One of my compatriots, he who fell from the summit long ago, he lives and seeks his liberty again. He stands against us now and believes his triumphant to be the true Nightwings. I remember well the contemporary whom you mean. Then the Nightwings stand divided. Yes, and so I wear the remnants once again in case that it may help right this wrong. For I am Volfred Sandalwood, and I seek liberty for each of us so that one day we might stand shoulder to shoulder on the other side and bring our freedom to the people there. You consider Volfred's words for a moment. I see. Then move along. The guardian of the Scribe's Gate regards you all, and then she beckons you onward. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Celeste. What is it, Tariq? The will of the scribes. Long have we both followed it. I think you would agree. In equal measure has it drawn us close as separated us. But if their aim now is to keep us apart for another age or longer, then no, I do not accept their will. You blaspheme, Tariq, and at the gate no less. The lone minstrel simply puts his hat back on. Then may the scribes themselves admonish me. Until tomorrow night, Celeste. Alright. Having reached the peak of Mount Elodie again, you see the vastness of the downside all around you. It leaves you deep through the in thought regarding which of your companions ought to go free this night, as Joriel did the last time. Hello. Wilfred looks up as you approach and smiles. I never thought I'd say such things, my girl, but it is good to wear the raiments and the rights once more. The March of Time does not have a way of healing certain... The March of Time does have a way of healing certain hurts. Besides, the Nightwings of today are a very different beast than the Triumvirate which took me in almost a decade ago. Ours is Triumvirate of exactly 3. Was a Triumvirate of exactly 3. Well, 4 with Tizo, who proved to be an exception. Though historically the Nightwings never took on more exiles than needed. I have mentioned my predecessor Brighton and my former companions Orisa and Orlek. Perhaps naively, I had hoped my time with them would not be relevant directly to what we now attempt. But seeing as our stories are now intertwined, do let me know if there is more you wish to learn of them. Brighton? You inquire about Brighton, who you understand was liberated prior to when Wilfred first joined the Nightwings.
That is not it.
I never met Brighton in person, but I know him rather well by now. Though for that matter, my girl, so do you. He studies your reactions for a moment then. Brighton was born wealthy, but not special. Otherwise, you would have no reason to have heard of him. He was exiled for negligent misconduct. I do not know exactly why, and do not care for spreading rumors. I first heard of him through Orisa and Orlek, who found in me a suitable replacement following his liberation. I spoke little of him. Orlek gave the impression they did not see eye to eye, but he assured me I soon would hear of him myself. Indeed, as I became accustomed to the book, which you know well by now, I soon began to hear the voice. Wilfred looks at you as if to see if you yet take his meaning. You see, my girl, after Brighton's liberation, he assumed a new identity within the Commonwealth, and a new responsibility to the Triumvirate which liberated him. That voice you hear from time to time, whenever the stars align. It's him. Oh! He is no longer Brighton. He is none other than the Archjustice Anderbelez VI. Grand Judge and figurehead under whose watch the Commonwealth discovered in this day. Huh. Liberated exiles retain certain burdens to their old triumvirates. They have much to thank them for, but not just their freedom, but their exalted status in the Commonwealth. The theocratic rulers of the Commonwealth, they do not wear masks and raiment simply for the sake of ceremony. They are not who they appear to be. Their public pasts are nothing but a fabrication. Like Brighton, they once were exiles too. Brighton, that voice. He has no love for either of us by now. He knows full well what we attempt to do, yet he is bound by the traditions of the rites. He shall always stand on ceremony and complain, but I think he knows deep down that he is powerless. How ironic that one of such high status in the Commonwealth should be so frightened of some long-forgotten exiles such as we. Anyway, that's Brighton for you. He must have seen in you the potential to be one of his staunch supporters for a time. If that's a path you'd wanted to pursue, I should apologize. Now then, who else shall we talk about? Tell me about Orisa. It's about Orisa, who you understand betrayed Orlek at the moment of his liberation, and then perished in the Shimmer Pool. I'm afraid you know the brunt of it, my girl, but I suppose you ought to know something of Orisa's past, lest you be quick to judge her solely by her actions. Mind you, I would never make excuses for the terrible choices she ultimately made, but her life, I understand, was very difficult. Orisa had been exiled for the foulest of acts. You could see it plainly branded on her face, which was the heinousness of what she did in the eyes of the Commonwealth. She was an apprentice blacksmith in her youth, taking up the post left by her brother. He had fallen in battle on the Blood Border, despite wielding his father's own lance and armor. Her father never quite recovered after this and had grown cruel and detached. It was Orisa who took the brunt of his fury. He expected the impossible of her. One day, it was all too much for her, so when next he lashed out at her, she struck back. She struck back again and again and again. When they came for her, her father was gone and she was not herself. She was promptly cast into the downside for the crime, where her hatred for the Commonwealth only grew. Orisa always was intense in her demeanor, haunted by her father's memory. More than that, her chief motive for wanting back her freedom was, in hindsight, not a healthy one. She longed to join our nation's enemies, to build for the Highwing Remnants a great siege engine that could shatter the defenses of the Commonwealth and forever end our feud. What she ultimately did to Orlek, it was an act of pure and thoughtlessness desperation. I do not think that it was simply evil, nor do I think that it was personal. I often wondered, though, if in her final moments in the swimming pool, she understood what she had done and the depths of which she had fallen. For years, I must admit, I hated her, but now my only hope is that she found peace untenable during her relative short life in the downside and the Commonwealth. Furthermore, I hope the life of Orisa offers some perspective yet to those of us who have not yet made the same mistake. Now then, was there something else? Orlek. You ask about Orlek was like when he and Volfred first became acquainted. Volfred remained silent for some time. I was very, very sick, when I first landed in the downside. The long trip down to the river must have been a little much for me. It was Orlek who found me. He could not have known of my capability to read before he revived me. He was a physician, intolerant of the sight of suffering of any kind, not just any physician, mind you, a gifted, highly decorated one. He served on the front. Back then, skirmishes erupted frequently, and those such as Orlek, he had to deal with many casualties on either side. In time, he said he grew repulsed by what he saw. This sowed in his heart a yearning for an end to all the bloodshed, so he tried to use his status to negotiate a treaty with the Highwing Remnants. It must have gone about how you'd expect. He was given direct orders to return to the front, but when he refused to soil his hands again, they cast him to the downside. Here he gained the notice of the Nightwings, and before long he grew to be one of the finest right conductors anyone had ever seen. He was instrumental in the liberation of his companions. Those roles in the Triumphant were later filled by Orisa and me. In time, Orlek's own opportunity for freedom had come up. He longed for it so that with his exalted status, he might stand a better chance of negotiating peace. However, on the evening of his liberation, well, you know the story from that point. Wilfred breathed a heavy sigh. He and I were kindred spirits for a while. I could not bear to think that he was gone, and now I cannot entirely believe that he is back. He is our adversary now, transported, grown cold. Still, part of me is happy that he lives. Make no mistake, of course, I shall not be swayed against our plan, not by Orlek or anyone. As I said before, we share a higher calling now. As for Orlek, he wants his freedom, still, although I wonder if he still remembers why. Anyway, was there something else, my girl? Nope. That's all, thank you. My pleasure, reader. Reflecting on the past from time to time helps demonstrate how far we've come, yet how much further we have yet to go. Okay. And I don't think there's anything for you to say. Nope. Okay, guys, so like, I don't know what's going on up there with all them stars all acting real weird and stuff, but let me tell you something here. You ain't gonna find a better deal on all this stuff from anyone, I mean anybody, in the downside. You can trust me when I tell you that, okay? So go ahead and start up. Thank you. I don't think I really want anything. I can sell you stuff. Alright. They're leaving, Dad. Just look at how much they got this, how much we got this time. Okay. There you go. Once more, you have gained the Falsilium, where one among you may go free. But first, we shall have to prevail against the chastity and the liberation rite. Reader, your companions are gathered here under the fall. They shall be counting on you. Indeed, as the cycle of the rites turns ever faster, so too is our plan set in motion. Our agents in the Commonwealth are beginning to cause a bit of a stir up out there, and word has reached high places that the rites are ending. This is our chance. Though let us not despair should a victory elude us here. We shall make the most of whatever the scribes may have in store for us. That is to say, good luck, my girl. It's time. There's the new one.
Dolnus, the locket.
Dolnus.
Biolanthius. Archbeast Sungris.
Why are these glowy?
Time Singer Han.
The other ones aren't glowy, but these ones are. I don't understand. Okay, last fight and then I end stream. I think we made decent progress.
Once more, the Nightwings gain the summit of the sacred Mount Aladiel to conduct the liberation rite. Even as the stars themselves abandon you. Make good upon these final opportunities, reader. This glorious age-old tradition coming to an end upon your watch. I trust that chastity, your adversaries, shall not throw away this chance.
But I will make sure that they do.
Who may go free, should they unfortunately fail.
The pyre burns and each of the triumphs is present and prepared. I concur. The pyre burns and each of the triumphs is present and prepared. The anointed one of the chastity, come forth now and declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. Manly flourishes around the grounds and grasps his mask in his spindly fingers. Warmest salutations to you all upon this blessed eve. I, H. Manly Tenderstaff, and I must say I am very moved to be part of these proceedings. It shall be my humblest privileges to return quite soon, I hope, upon the Commonwealth, where I shall dedicate myself in full towards the betterment of that society. I long to be a part of this glorious tradition, even when my freedom is rightly restored, for it is not the case that exiles such as we are called upon to lead. How you govern in your Commonwealth is not our business here. Your intentions shall mean nothing if you do not prevail in this right, Manly Tenderstaff. Oh, but I meant no offense at all. I shall serve well these rites, I promise. Why, I should think I shall be sending many exiles here in the downside to replace me. I can think of quite a few who I think would benefit from experiencing this wonderful tradition for themselves. Then Manly covers his face again. Now, as for you Nightwings, make no attempt to undermine me here, and nothing shall befall you or your loved ones in the Commonwealth. Is it a deal? Well, if you never go, you never have the power to do so. Nightwings, your decision on whose behalf you shall conduct the liberation rite. Reader, I would ask you choose wisely, but I am sure you know no other way. And you prepare your song, Tariq. Of course, Celeste.
Whom do you intend to liberate?
I think it's gonna be Gilman. That's gonna be Gilman.
Sir Gilman.
Has this knight at last regained his honor? Let us find out.
Who
I
shall
think he
lend him
has.
support?
Okay. I'm thinking Gertrude.
Bertrude.
Sorry, Bertrude. We shall lend our support to that one then. And Volfred.
Volfred.
Let us prevail on this night for you, Sir Gilman, and for the good of our ailing nation.
It is done.
So it begins. Do me this favor, if you please, and stand aside like a good sport there, I promise to reward you handsomely once I am free.
Commence.
Ah, nice. Interesting. We'll see what I can do with this. Yeah, I can do this. Perfect. Oh, what's this now? It seems to me the scribes so enjoy our company. The entertainment we provide that we have designed to reignite our fires. Observe! Something stirs in the sky. If the heavens are to reign and reignite your pyres, then the rite shall continue. One pyre or the other is put out. Oh gosh. Okay, it's fine. Ah, dang. It's fine. We'll make it work. Not what I wanted at all. Yeah, we've got this. It'll be fine. Ah, so close. That's fine. Oh, so close. I almost didn't make that. One more. If I make it here, I can do it. Ah, yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's not what I wanted. No. Okay, that's fine.
And thus your pyre wanes.
That's totally okay by me. Because that means...
And there it is, at last. The Night Wings proved their worth. Rather convincingly, I must admit.
Go forth and do good work, Gilman.
Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus, the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free, absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Why, this is an utter outrage. Have you any idea what you've done, you ingrates? Yes, I know. I've denied you things that you want. Sir Gimlin stares at nothing in particular. You sense he is still taking in what has transpired and what it means for him. So then, this night, he is to be free? He is to be free? Nay, but that would mean his honor is restored. One cannot go back unto our Commonwealth by any other means. This night's exile was self-wrought, his disgrace profound, that he has been atoned under the eye of the Underking and those of all his noble comrades. He begins to grow very emotional, and then this night loves you all. Oh, Gilman. He loves you all, that you should strive for him and let him join your noble quest. This knight does not feel as though he's deserving of this outcome, yet the results appear inarguable. Even now, this knight is drawn into the shimmer pool. Our time grows brief. Therefore, know this, beloved friends. This knight shall ever strive on your behalf there in the Commonwealth. Though his honor may have been restored, his true journey now only begins. So now, good friends of the Nightwings, this knight shall now bid you farewell. However, the bonds we formed together shall be broken by mere distance. Nay. Strive on, good friends, strive on. You can still hear Sir Gilman as he vanishes into the shimmer pool. If only this lonely knight could have achieved such glory, surely can you all. For now, farewell, farewell.
Godspeed, Sir Gilman.
Godspeed indeed.
The 8 scribes are watching from afar. By their grace, may the cycle of the rites keep turning for as long as possible.
It's been a while since my last outings on the rites, begging for your continued patience as I recollect the way. Okay, so there's the philosopher and the hunter mind. Sapling shall automatically spawn near the pyre until he returns. If Valfyr's every his pyre is restored by 10, gains 10 hope. Shield ability. While using his shield ability, shields his friend as well. After casting Sprout, spawns faster than usual. Large aura. I think I'm gonna go with this one. 100 Mines. This land, so rife with eldritch knowledge, long forbidden in the Commonwealth, we learn the stuff of fear itself. Archmage area. Let's go here. Okay.
Until the rites begin anew.
Until then. You return to the wagon after having prevailed against the chastity in the liberation rite. A fortuitous result. Safe travels to you, Sir Gilman. The rest of us await the day of our reunion on the other side. You succeeded in liberating Sir Gilman, who returned to the Commonwealth in glory. We have but a few such liberation rites remaining. Exactly how many, I do not wish to speculate about as yet until each time we can better say for certain. Under no circumstances do I suggest this is ideal. However, it is opportunity enough that our plan may as yet succeed. Although all these setbacks, I fear. Wilfred trails off and falls silent. Some of the others exchange looks. They are beginning to understand. With the rite soon ending, everything which Wilfred has sought, both on his own for many years, and now with all of you, all of it may be in vain. The hush spreads to the others. But not to you. You then proceed to do something that none of them seem to expect. You'll raise your voice. Oh! Trash Platter! Hello! Welcome on in! Thank you for the raid! I was starting to get ready to wrap up stream, but welcome on in! How you doing? Hey! Hello, Lord! Hello, Lord Deltos. And Trash Platter, welcome on in! How you doing? How's the trash gang going? You here to spread about some garbage? Make a mess of things? I'm okay with that. I give you permission to make my campsite a mess and rummage through the garbage that the campers have left behind. Welcome on in. How you doing? It's wonderful to see you and greet you. Always, haha. Wonderful. Please enjoy the garbage bin. It's right over there on your right. It's a little bit further down, and then take a right, and you should see it. Big dumpsters. Haven't taken it out in weeks, so enjoy. Just finished your pirate, like, 4th playthrough. First stream recently, so love to support the new pyres of us out there. Ah, nice! This is my first playthrough as well, technically. I did start over because I messed up a story beat that I was setting up. So I did start over, but I am back into new territory that I have not seen before. But thank you, Trash. I appreciate it. Let me give you a shout out. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. There we go. Oh, you're at this point. Yes, I think I'm getting close-ish. Yes, of course. Wonderful. Oh, thank you, Lord Didos. Thank you. Thank you, Didos, for the follow. That's really sweet. You didn't have to. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to raise my voice now. Prepare as I have some voice acting. Oh, Trash! Thank you as well for the follow. It's really sweet. You didn't have to. Thank you, thank you. It's really kind. Here we go. I'm going to raise my voice now. Each of your fellow exiles turns to you, their expressions asking you a question with no easy answer. What are we going to do? And as you meet Bertrude's gaze, the words for the occasion beginning to crystallize in your mind. You are searching to find the right words as your fellow exiles are looking to you now. Searching for the right way to gather your thoughts. Interact here to consider what to say. As all your fellow exiles are looking to you now. You tell them that you press the resilient lock in your speech. Oh, okay. You tell them that you all have stood together from time after time throughout this quest and are now poised to seize upon a glorious opportunity. You tell them that you're not going to mince words with anyone here, because by now each of you know each other well. You tell them that you all have struggled to have come this far across the downside, though many challenges which you have faced. You tell them that you all have stood together time to express and are now poised to seize. What? Oh! I see. I'm putting. Oh, sorry. I'm not understanding what this is. Okay. I think only a hollow fool will turn back now. These glorious. Okay. The glory turn that you tell them that you have been good. Because just no pressure, just the words that will inspire the revolution. Yeah, no pressure at all. And no pressure at all. I'm just trying to find the right ones that speak to me the most. And I have to look through all the options. As that would be a grave disservice to the group. I do like this. This is a good opening. Lamau. Yep. Start with this fire. Your face. Only to reach this little point in journey. Nope, I don't like this one. And our place. I like this one. Yes, I love this little like mini game a little bit. None of you pursue this quest with any guarantees. It is a quest you all well knew was unlikely to end well. I do like this. This is a good opening. It's clear by now that not all of you are going to return. One cannot assume it would have a happy outcome. And all of you are going to return. Should leave weight heavily on everyone. Each of you knew this outcome was a possibility. This is also a good one. I do like that one. Your path to freedom is still laid bare before you all. True freedom is now waiting for you in the Commonwealth. Then, no. Okay, so it's gonna be... this one. I said I wasn't gonna mince my words, so I'm not gonna mince my words. But something far more vital is at stake. You see the imminent conclusion of the rites as a sign. It is a sign the world is changing. Oh dear. Okay. And the scribes are watching. The imminent conclusion of the rites as a sign. This virus can be no accident. The stars are shining for you. Oh, oops. Okay, something more at stake. Stars themselves are shining for you. All that can transpire cannot be mere chance. You all know the divine duty to hold. Glory awaits if you prosper. Nah. The Commonwealth is already in upheaval. Somewhere, former vital is at stake. Oh, we can't. We can't let fucking Manly win. No, we can't. You'll be happy, but I just demolished him in the last rites to set Gilman free. I absolutely destroyed him, and I was thrilled to see his outrage. There's only like 2 clans, two triumvirates that I'd be considering. That would be the Fate and the Tempers. Those 2 seem to be somewhat decent people. Everyone else, nah, not even gonna give an inch. The fire is the fire I'm gonna make with you. I hate Manly. Manly's awful. Trash Raid, welcome on in, Tempest. Welcome on in, Tempest. Welcome. How you doing? I hope you're well. There you have unfinished business to conduct. Its troubles are only beginning. You have to resist the forces that will crush you. The injustices committed on the other side cannot continue. Big vibe and hours. It is the big vibe and hours. Welcome on in. Welcome to the vibe hours, and I hope you vibe with us. I would appreciate that. And it's okay if you don't. It's okay if you don't either. I understand that it's night, and you might want to go to bed, and that's okay. Please take care of yourself. Thank you for the follow, though, Tempest. I really appreciate that. That's really sweet of you. It's very sweet and kind. Bed? Potentially. Your night out. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind then. Enjoy your night, and I hope it's restful and good for you. What sleep? It's a long nap. Some of us need it. I need it. I need to take a nap after this because my throat is sore and I have work tomorrow. But yeah. Okay. Anyway, on to the speech for the revolution. Now is the time to stand and fight the forces that oppose you for your own sake, for those who live oppressed, those who do not fight and do not prevail. For those who do not fight, do not prevail. For your people, for each other. Now is the time to stand and fight the forces that oppose you. Now you have this opportunity to live with purpose. Well, Lord, me, anytime I have voice acting Sir Deluge or the Bakras in this. I don't do voice acting. I'm not very good at it. Destroys your voice. Yeah, I believe it. I don't attempt it because I know it would destroy my voice, and I'm not used to talking this much. Usually I don't talk this much, and so trying to add voice acting on top of that is gonna absolutely ruin me. You're not great either, but it was fun. I'm glad you had fun, Trash. That's what matters, right? You'll stand poised to assure the world you leave behind for your loved ones. I like that one. For your loved ones, for each other, for your own sake. It's a world worth living in. Worth living in. Leave behind for your loved ones, for your own sake. Thank you for the lurk, Tempest. Enjoy the lurk tent. Enjoy the lurk tent. And since you came in with Trash, I'll give you the same directions I gave you. If you go down the road and take a right, there'll be a big dumpster. And enjoy the dumpster. We don't take it out. It's kind of there for the critters if they want it. I know that's bad for the environment, but hey, the critters seem to like it. So, you know, it's there if you want. But yeah, thank you for the lurk. Take care of yourself. For your own sake, for your people. I don't know. You found your cat in the trash? There are good things in the dumpster sometimes. If you believe in any of this... Okay, hold on. If you believe in any of this, then believe above all in each other. Believe that the plan may yet be true, it's just that you may yet prevail together. I should have been quitting a long time ago. And trust what your heart is telling you. Believe that the plan may yet be achieved. If you cannot see the merit in this quest, then you are unfit to stand among the Nightwings. Then you're unworthy of the remnants in the books. That's a bit harsh. This is harsh. You are unfit to stand atop the sacred mountain. Are the stars? Oh no, I don't like this. This is too harsh. It's too mean. Not doing that. When you look at it that way, which side of the world would you end up on if it is... Which side of the world you end up is up to all of you. If they achieve your freedom is up to all of you. Nope, that's... To each of you in your own way. You need but see your journey to its end. When you look at it that way, which side of the world you end up on is up to all of you. If you can believe any of this, then believe above all in each other. Believe that the plan may yet be achieved. After a brief period of reflection, you share one last sentiment with the group. Let us stand together now and always. Mere distance cannot separate our spirits. The stars have not vanished, they have joined us. Let us bring about the harmony envisioned by the 8 scribes. People of the Commonwealth need us as we need each other. I like this one. I like this one. Thus do you remain together with your thoughts. No one speaks for a time, and then... You see them too then, miss. The scribes among the stars. How they are watching over us. You truly believe that your Commonwealth can change its ways, then, reader darling? I suppose that I may yet come to believe it too. Thou wouldst dare to change this ancient world, reading one, and yet thy words are tinged with certain truths. I love Tiso. Tiso vows to stand with you no matter where your quest shall lead. Thank you. May long the stars remain a light for you, Madam Reader. All while Volfred remains watching you intently. His expression softens and he smiles. You are right, of course, my girl. We are the Nightwings. It is precisely as you said. The stars have not vanished. They have joined us. Lead us then, reader, to the end of our quest and the dawn of the new age for all our kin. Everyone for the Nightwings. Everyone's response in kind. They stand with you no matter what. They await the outcome of your vision of the stars, which burn with renewed fury. Because now, the last rite beckons. Is it the last one already? Uh-oh. I might have messed up. The stars above now burn with that appears a desperate fury. Many more of them than usual. Okay. Now you must fight the 9th scribe, Falcon Ron. I would believe that. I would believe that. The stars of the 8 scribes, they shine together now, as one. The lone minstrel draws breath, as though surprised by what he sees. He backs away and averts his eyes. This is another sign the rites are soon to cease. Few chances yet remain to confront the adversaries you have met during your journey. Okay. I need to look at my plan. 71%! Let's go! Alright, I want the chance to set the fates free, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that opportunity. The stars continue to vanish. There cannot be many opportunities at liberty remaining. Others grow anxious. Not all of them shall make it out of here. Then we shall keep each other's company. We don't know how many are left. He gets to use all the things you sold him. I've mostly sold him berries and mushrooms. So I don't know what he's gonna do with those. But good luck. Oh gosh. Make a sick pie? I guess so. I don't want to fight you because I want you to advance. I already fought you. But yeah, I love both of the dog teams. Yeah. I haven't had much of a... Well, I guess I have a little bit of a backstory on Barker. If we knocked the Withdrawn down, that would help the Fates progress forward. The punk dogs are just such fun. They can be pretty fun, yeah. I think I don't know. I messed up. I want the fates to rise through the ranks. The way I can see that being the most helpful right now is to fight the Withdrawn. Barker really just personifies I'm here for a long time, not a good time. I guess I could see that. Yeah, probably. I fought the Withdrawn so many times. Okay. And I haven't visited all the locations and got all the little special bits. Oh well. It's okay. That's fine. Alright. We'll go here, and then I'll save and quit. You are set to re-encounter the Withdrawn, set by which Udame, under however outlandish her intentions seem, one ought to be aware of her. He then reveals what he has learned of her and her designs. One of the bog dwellers and head of the Withdrawn, triumphant, more interested in legend of Yushlak, the Extraborn, than learn the rights. I think I've read this already. Yeah. Yeah, I already read that. Okay. Oh, hello. I'm supposed to be wrapping this up. The fallen empire of Thar was ruled according to an ancient bloodline thought to be infallible. Our society shall instead be by those who earn the privilege. We, the eight, we cannot bear the burden of determining your worth. It shall be determined by your peers and by you yourself. We shall provide a framing through the rights to put you to the test against yourselves, against your kin, against your adversaries. The downside cannot let us all go free, thus freedom to the worthy. As the worthy, your true calling then begins as you return to a society which longs to learn the wisdom you have gained along your path. The worthy shall lead. Okay. Cool. Following the successful outcome of the liberation rite, you find Bertrude muttering something to herself. You hear some of the words as you approach. Shouldest thou seeketh darkness, then may nightfall come to thee in time. Shouldest thou seekest courage, then may bravery soon bloom within thy heart. Should thou seekest water, then may the oceans open wide for thee. Shouldest thou seeketh fortune, then you can recognize it is the bog benediction, though you never heard it said out loud. Then Bertrude sees you there and cuts short the chant. Care thee to explain thy presence, reading one? We were amidst an invocation, which must now begin anew. 'Twas for the Worm Knight, if thou needest know, to speed him on his homeward journey. The Worm Knights are a distant kin. Unlike their ilk, ours have but passing interest in the sea. There, within the depths, we have long been that which it is to be. There, within the depths, we have long seen that which is to be seen. Sir Gilman, my beloved. Oh, he's great! He's one of my favorite characters. I love Gilman. I hope he's happy, because I think he earned his glory. I think he put a lot of work into regaining his honor, and I hope that he feels worthy, because he is. Nevertheless, the distant kin is kin. Even Bertrand can't hate him. Nope. He's very hard to hate. That foolish Worm Knight, surely he could never have survived his years if not for divine aid. Thus, we provide him more. Perhaps the Worm Knight, easily underestimated as he is, perhaps he shall turn out to be of some small benefit as part of Sandalwood's designs. She glares at you intently for a moment. Mistake thee not for these actions for affection, nor for a longingness for the loudness of this place to escalate ever again to volumes such as only his incessant shouting could achieve. Trees and worms are my shit. Bertrude probably. Now leave us reading one. The invocation must be finished ere the Worm Knight finally arrive upon the shores beyond this land before his homecoming. She turns away from you and begins her chant again. Shouldst thou seekest shelters, then may the elements be merciful to thee. Shouldst thou seekest kinship, then thy kin hold memory of thee. Shouldst thou seekest darkness, you leave her to her benediction. Oh gosh. The Worm Knight's absence is already felt. You know, however, that he will strive with all his might on your behalf there and on the other side.
Bark, 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 bark.
Bark. Thank you, GTS. Thank you for that. Alright, I'm gonna end it here, because I'm 30 minutes over time. I'm glad you enjoyed that, Tempest. Okay. Let me save and quit. Quitting. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here, Tempest. I'm glad you enjoyed. Night. Good night. Farewell. Good things your way. I bless you on your journeys through life. See you around, trash. And, ending? Yes. I'm going to bed. I have work tomorrow. And I must slumber. Love you. Thank you, Taco. I appreciate it so much. Well, I'm glad you enjoy my presence. Let me figure out who we're gonna raid today. Let me figure that out. We're gonna raid somebody. Somebody's gonna get a gift of people in their chat box barking at them. I've decided that our raid tradition for raiding other people is we're just gonna bark at them. We're gonna bark and woof and bork and bark. That's what I'm gonna do, at least. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but that's what I'm gonna do. You are allowed to join me if you so wish. But no pressure. I messed up. That's not what I wanted. Please go back. What am I doing? What am I doing? Right, there it is. I found it. I figured out what I was doing. Let's see. There's not a lot going on. There's Team Fortress 2 and God of War. If you have any suggestions, I am open to suggestions. But, may you suggest, Tempest. Oops, caps. It's okay. No, I like it. I forgive you. What might be your suggestion? Okay. Let me find out who they are, so that I might make a somewhat educated guess. Are they streaming? They are. Cluster Truck. Sure. Sure. Why not? That sounds good to me. Thank you for the suggestion. I appreciate it. All right. Well, before we go off to bark at this person, I'd like to remind us all before you go that everybody matters, and that includes you. So thank you for being here. Thank you for existing, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your night. It's perfect because they are cat. Yes, it is perfect. It's wonderful. It's glorious. It's gonna be great. But thank you all for being here, and thank you for existing. You matter, and I do matter, and so do you. Thank you, Taco. I appreciate it. Anyway, I'd like to wish you all a good night and have a very good evening. I hope you all rest well and take care of yourselves and hopefully each other. Yeah, take care of yourselves and each other. Rest well, sleep well. I hope you get good rest and wake up refreshed. I'm wishing good things upon you. You cannot escape my good wishes. The good vibes are coming your way. You cannot run from them. They will find you. You cannot hide. They will search for you and find you. How dare you? Too bad. I curse you with good vibes and a restful sleep. So, good night. Take care. And hopefully I see you again. I would love to see you all again. Take care. Good night. Bye.